Hello, conscious people. So we are now in a week number 3. The conscious response for this week is I choose to answer. So previous week, like my last video about the second week, was all about recognizing and knowing what messengers are representing. And this week is actually receiving a message. So if we gain by now ability to recognize the messenger, so we will learn now how to be able to receive the message. In order to do that, we need to distance from the messenger or situation, a person. We need to distance from a mental overthinking about that situation. That means to not tell the story to ourselves, to others, analyzing with other people, gossiping, call it as you wish. Third step is to actually focus on feeling. In order to do that, we can ask ourselves a few questions. First of all, is like, how that particular situation influence on me? How does it feels? Why? I mean, like, do I feel physically in pain? Do I feel uncomfort? Do I feel like my heart is broken? Do I feel like I'm scared? What emotion they provoke in me? And then, when was the last time when I felt like this? And Michael Brown suggests like a 7-year cycle to remember when 7 years ago when we feel like this, when we felt like this. Then again 7 years, and until we can remember. So I had the luck there, as I mentioned in some video, that I kept diaries since I was 9 years old. And in this particular week, it occurs some message about not being able to express myself, what I'm truly, like feeling uncomfortable with that, like with that particular person. So the situation, the messenger was one person, which was like coming to my life occasionally. And in the third week, the person also came, and we never talked physically in person or anything, but on distance, it provoked me that familiar emotions. And in diaries, I can really find a moment, like I can find a moment how I kept things to myself, and I can even find a event when was the first time I expressed myself, what I think, what I feel, and like stand for it, and as a child. And yeah, that blockage of not being able to express myself, to ask for my rights, or just to express my knowledge, like being embarrassed with anything that I need to show, or being embarrassed, being shy, too shy. And yeah, in this, because I get rid of that before the present process. This was literally a test of intuition, because few times ago I had like literally a doubt when some situation where I feel so strongly that I don't want to I feel so strongly that I don't want to do something, and then I wonder if that's intuition, to really listen to myself, or that's maybe a fear. So this was a test of that kind, and I passed it. And in this week I also have like all the time sensation of lost. Not in second week my cat died, but not in the sense of death. More likely like losing someone that you were close with, and now you are on distance, like a partner or a friend. And that situation keeps following me. Like, I couldn't really specifically connect with one particular event or messenger, but I saw that that's some kind of message that I need to integrate in this week. Also, money issue. I was always thinking that I don't have money issues, because I was comparing myself to people who are, For me, it's clear that they have some kind of blockage because they think that money is hard to get, that they need to work really hard, few jobs, and that's the most important thing in the world. And they are usually forgetting all the beautiful no money cost things in this world. That at the end of the journey, those are the things that matters. But they clearly forget that. So I know that I'm not one of those people. And so I thought, I don't have money blockage. But why I don't have money? Well, I do have money blockage, just it wasn't so clear to me until now, until this week. So I could connect this week that that's actually a lack of worthy what was following me. Like thinking that I'm not able to charge because I'm not perfect enough. I'm not still a number one. So that means I should be without money and expecting that someone there will recognize my work, my effort, my giving, and then I will receive. But you should not, this life is not created to wait. This life is created to ask, and then you will receive. And for like a closure, like if we go to the distance of our physical and mental reaction and we just unconditionally feel, we will also go in distance from a position of victim and winner. And also like being able to receive a message, we will have ability, skill to recognize a messenger like from the 1 kilometer of distance. So that's how we will not react. And that's actually what we all want. And also we will realize emotional moments when we feel negative emotions are just patterns that which are repeating. So just recognize that, follow that, follow your intuition, and keep doing present process. I hope you are persistent as me. I like your support. So if you can subscribe, if you can hit that little bell next to subscribe button, I will appreciate a lot. If you wish, please make some kind of comment. I will be more than glad to answer on that. And like one video too. Until the next week.